everyone. This week we'll be making an easy Japanese dish that I'm sure you're all familiar with. The Gyudon or beef bowl is something you can grab in the popular chain Yoshinoya, and here we'll make a quick and easy version that you can whip up quite quickly for, let's say, lunch or dinner. I did for lunch. Alright, so the process is quite similar to the oyakodon with the exception of the eggs. If you want to watch how to make one, by the way, just look on the top right. First, we're going to chop an onion into slices, and I used a whole onion because I had around a pound of beef. You can adjust the amount of onions based on your preference, but one onion worked out for me. I transfer my onions into a pot that I'll be later cooking my gyudon with. Grab a scallion, and we're going to cut it up as garnish, as the green will contrast with the dark colors of the dish. This is all the knife work we need to do, and if you can do this quickly, then you can whip this up in no time. I have my onions in my Dutch oven pot, and I'm going to put in our braising liquid. Can you guess what it is? If you answer soy, sake, and mirin, then yep, you're correct. Pretty much all Japanese cooking uses all of this, or a combination of any of these for their cooking methods. There's also a pinch of hondashi for extra MSG and umami. I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of sugar as well to help sweeten the dish. Give this a good mix and set the heat to medium before putting a lid on. The reason we don't want to place our beef in immediately is because I have very thinly sliced beef and that will overcook very easily. We will add that in later once the onions soften up a bit from the braising liquid. Here I simmered the onions for around 2 minutes and they should look clear and start to turn tender. I gave it a good mix before I start to add in my beef. I use hot pot beef, which is a type of fatty beef that is very thinly sliced. You can find this at most Asian markets, or you can always semi-freeze a piece of beef yourself and cut it thinly. I'm lazy, so I already had this in the fridge from leftovers from another meal, so I just decided to use this up for gyudon. You want to add them in different segments as they can stick together and then start to separate them in the broth. This will cook actually very quickly. You want to separate and turn the mounds of beef you put in so they all are cooked evenly. If you can tell, the beef is already starting to brown because of how thin it is, so make sure you try to separate the beef as best as you can. Once the beef is mostly brown, or there's only a faint pink color left on the beef, you can turn off the heat and start placing your beef and onions over the bowl of rice. Once you place enough, make sure you garnish the top with the scallions we chopped up before. You can also add some togarashi as well for an extra kick. There you go, that's how you make some gyudon. Super simple, right? Just requires some typical Japanese ingredients that you can use for other stuff as well. And there you can make a quick and easy meal as well. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and follow my Instagram at WeCanCooks. Thanks for the support. We're actually almost at 100 subs actually.